podcast. He really hit my show. But
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, that's just his point. That's on him. I don't. Yeah, that's because it's 100% a mistake. You don't do that. And that was probably subliminal, like to him, like, hey, you shouldn't have did that because I'm gonna catch it. The dates don't add up. He didn't flex not $1 before any event until Verb got there. Did not flex $1. Did not flex. Did not do that one time. Verb get off stage 2 weeks prior. He flexing. I ain't get my money. I ain't get it. No, but what? Real nigga, what? How do you dodge that? Okay, our arguments are our arguments. Whatever they want to be, whatever we think this is, that is. Let's stick to the facts. Facts is, I didn't get 10% of that pay-per-view stream. Now, how do you argue that? How do you argue it? How do you argue you did not give me 10% of the stream? It's impossible to argue that. You can't. I'm still. Doesn't matter if you like me. What does it say I'm supposed to have? If he wouldn't have posted, I wouldn't have caught it. If he was just a little more sensible in the mind, he could have walked away with probably he hit me for damn near. It's no telling what he hit me for because my deal was 10%. So he hit me for at least almost 190 at the lowest. He hit me for it. It's his man's. It's a hateful little dude, man. He's hateful beyond, man. I'm telling St. Louis, man, listen to me carefully. No matter how that nigga smile at you, he is spitting on every name coming up out that motherfucker. I found out myself. I got him on MP3 saying shit about me. Like this nigga different, man. He's different, man. This is a hateful nigga, man. This is a really hateful nigga. And it'll take for y'all to wake up, but let's not act dumb like we ain't seen this done before. We've seen this done before. Fuck everybody in that city, just me. Does he strike you as a team player or a just me type nigga? He wants to be a just me type nigga. He recreated everything around him because he don't want to face it. And it's insane. He don't fuck with no. He bumped heads with every single rapper in St. Louis, man. All of us. And it's always something aggressive he doing. He tells his shit. This what dude is, man. He will tell himself you did something to him to justify his movements. Like this whole time we've been asking him, what Verb do to you? He got no answer. Because I didn't do shit to him. He tells himself I do shit to him to make himself, yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. What? Are you fucking kidding me, nigga? You stole from me and dissed my mama, spit on my name? Boy, if I ain't have a bright future, boy, the devil wanted you up out of here, boy. If I ain't had no bright future, I just would never even had that thought of you because I got somewhere to be. You did what? To another St. Louis nigga? You robbed him, spit on his mama who got cancer, and threatened him? Boy, you lucky I'm him. If I'd have been half a centimeter of this nigga, man, please. Who? Don't nobody play like that where we come from. You can play like that in that green grass. You can play like that out in Hazelwood 25 years ago. Yeah, you can play like that. You can do whatever you want. Not where we come from, boy. That's why you turning your back on everything in that city. Nigga, that city stood with us. Black ass dude. Nigga, you wasn't even in town when I went and got that shit popping. Nigga, you wasn't even in town, nigga. Fucker, you wasn't there to fight, nigga. You ain't believe. You stayed out there dribbling through your legs, nigga. And then as soon as Verb scored, you ran your ass back home. But you ain't run that night when it was time to get it popping out there. You ain't run in. Oh, you couldn't do it because of the season. Scary ass nigga, big bro, got it. Shit, but guess what? It's better you didn't go on because if you would have went on, we wouldn't have progressed. That's how the story is. The story said, "No, come on, get my general." I'm like, I got to do this. All right, so that's why I was overpowering out there. You'd have fucked around and had a classic with SB. I killed him. You had to make an impact, man. I don't send you in for that, nigga. You stayed out there dribbling the ball. Now you stealing from me, man. Man, dude, you was fucked up. It's nothing you can say. Where's my 10% from the event? What can you say? You can't scream. You're the reason we here. Because of your decisions, I caught it. If you just humbled down some and didn't have to be the show, I wouldn't have caught it. You had to flex 456 thou wow in front of the world to say, like, this what I'm getting, and then this where you made it worse. Your man said it wasn't no money. You said, was this max out 1, 2, or 3? I don't know. Like you trying to throw off the consumer. We just got off stage 2 weeks prior. The contract I posted said the payment comes through PayPal. Ding, 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 nigga. You a fucking thief. You're the reason I caught it. It ain't A.R.P. I caught it because of you. You too extreme. You too extra. Every battle rapper in the game looked up like, what he say? $456,000, man. What is you talking about, bro? If that bro, y'all could have threw me my little 100. What the fuck? I had already gauged I was gonna clear 125, 130. I gauged that already. You could have just gave me my money and you could have still walked away with everything. But you said, no, I gotta steal it all. And then tried to get me to do it again. And like I told y'all last summer, when I said no, he exploded. He needed to get the money back. Then when you gauge the timing of everything, right? URL suing RBE. RBE is Holla's partner. They just made a bag off me and stole some money. They got to go back to court and ice URL down or something, right? Cool, we need Verb. Verb said no. Fuck Verb to hell. Spit on him, act it right. It's just what Holla does when he mad. If he can't get what he want, that's what he do. That's why it didn't make sense. Why this nigga hate me so much? It ain't nothing I did to him. It's what he did to me. He can't, the guilt killing him. When you do something like this to a nigga that you know and you know he ain't did nothing to you, man, how the fuck you gonna sleep well? You can't sleep well, nigga. No, not even a fucked up nigga like that should sleep well. You can't sleep well if you know you just backdoored a nigga that you came up with and you know for a fact that nigga ain't did nothing to you. Man, you can't sleep. That's why he been acting erratic. That's how I caught his ass. I kept tweeting him because I said, I'm gonna get him to say something. I said, damn, dude. Look, and I'm thankful for Polo. He made it possible too, right? Because Polo do a show with him, and he talking about, yeah, I made 100,000. Or no, not that. I'm sorry. Earlier that day, he was tweeting, I made 100,000 from Ill Will record scratch. That's the card Verb was on. I only got my 30. I didn't get my percentage. He said, I got my 100 right there. Oh yeah. Then I tweeted, damn gangster, you said you made 456 here. I'm steady probing his mind. A.R.P. don't want him talking, man. I'm steady probing his mind. And that nigga said, oh, that's just a pay-per-view. You fucking dummy. Discovery, man. You're a dummy. You said it. That 456 is just from the pay-per-view, which makes sense because you said 100,000 that you got for Ill Will on the night I battled. That makes sense. $452,000 did not come through that door at Max Out. That place was small, right? Yes. No, it's not possible. So that means it was pay-per-view stream. That means 10% of it is mine on your end. And then 10% of it, like that's my money combined. So that means both of y'all niggas would have been giving me like 48,000 or some shit like that, right? Man. Then it makes sense. Oh, Verb stopping money for me. It's Verb who said something about my family. No, the fuck he didn't. You just wanted everything on me. So guess what? Man, when a nigga guilty, he'll do anything. He'll do with him. All you got to do is keep him talking. He will change the story, and you'll get the thought about him. I've been around him since he was 14, y'all. Y'all have not. Y'all don't know that nigga. Y'all met him as an adult, and he tell you whoever the fuck he is. Under all that Hitman Holla shit, that's Lil Gerald inside. He ain't never developed into the man and say and take accountability and stand on principle. He never developed into that. The industry took him. That's why I kept saying, why it's only me though? Because I'm the only person that he did that to. And that's why he put shit in his mind and say, you stop my money. What? How the fuck can you stop a nigga from wilding out's money? Everything is Verb fault. Verb did that. Look at his tweets. We need to get Verb out the culture. It's every because he didn't want this story to come out, man. I've been telling y'all, like, dude, I know what you did, man. Like, come on. But it's more though. It's more though. Spitting on the St. Louis niggas coming up and shit, man. Why y'all think it slowed down and we got the #1 female rapper there? Let me give y'all some music history, some music industry history, okay? When one person is successful like that, here comes the next one. They make another one. And then they make another one, and they make another one, and they make another one until they run out of them. That's how that works. There will be both sexes. There's never been a time when St. Louis got hot with music and both sexes were not climbing to the top of the charts. Never. No. No. Y'all boy Holla spits on every name around him, man. Yes, he does. Let's not act like this is not possible because it fucking is. If y'all just caught the nigga trying to steal from me, what you think he'll do to y'all and y'all don't know him like that? Man, that he became something else, man. I'm telling you. This shit don't even make sense. Cause I'm like, bruh, I know, cause I'm thinking the whole time, hey man, you ain't used to be no hoe like this. So what made you a hoe to let niggas do shit to you? You used to be like a little more rev up in you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, hey, why these niggas can get this off and they out of towners? Man, he did that to me. And be spitting on my name saying I did something to him to keep y'all confused. Man, that nigga is crazy, bro. We all know that dude don't think. How many times do y'all hear my stories change? They do not change. If you hear me tell a story now and go back, the story is the exact same. His story changes often. The person whose story changes often is the one that's lying and creating on the fly. I will never repeat a story differently. It's the same story. I never change the story. Whatever it is, it's like me reading a book over and over again. Man, that little nigga been spitting on producers' names, rappers' names. Man, I found out so much, and he was trying to get people not to fuck with me because he know my voice loud. And then they'll find out what he doing. Ain't shit moving through there because of Holla, man. And that's what that is. That's 100% accurate. Now watch how he respond with rage. He's gonna do that because he got caught. Every time he get caught, he responds with rage. Where's my money though? Fuck all. You can have your rage. We can get right back to scheduled programming, but where is my money though? Let's get that out the way and then we can get right back to it. If you wouldn't have posted that, we ain't here. It's always your decisions. The more he talks, the more mistakes he makes. You know how many tweets and shit I done grab from him? He makes public threats on platforms, man. He don't give this nigga's dumb. Man, I'm gonna walk this case down so fucking easy. What are you talking about? It's a blessing because now I get more. I get way more now. That little 100,000, y'all could have just got me out the way. It still could have been up. Like, what? Why? Just fuck me. And I did that promotion all summer, and I carried that every day, and performed my heart out, and didn't make a mistake. You niggas crazy. That's why I ain't hitting y'all with a personal attack right now. Give me my money. That's all that is. Like, all right, okay. So enough of that though. So where's my bread though? Because when somebody ain't got Holla's money, he get mad. Holla was screaming to the top of his lungs, telling y'all I stopped the funky ass $20,000 from him that I never had nothing to do with. But he go and snatch a hunt, man. Y'all got me. So this is documented. See, what he said to y'all was opinionated. This we finna find out who a bitch around this motherfucker and who a hoe and who taking dick. Because everybody that don't stand up for the real shit is taking some dick from them and they got a bump on the side of their mouth. Think about that. How do you stand for something wrong like that? Y'all jumped in the car with the nigga because he told y'all I stopped some money. I just showed y'all my contract, 30,000. 30,000, 10% pay-per-view streams. I have not been paid for the pay-per-view streams. I showed y'all that. So he's stealing money. He told y'all I stopped the Funky 20. And there's so many whole ass niggas back home ain't gonna even motherfucking try to believe it. It ain't even so many of them. It's just like, man, I'm telling y'all something. A1. Man, well, who you talking to? I'm the first one through it. I ain't worried. Nigga, St. Louis people know me. I ain't never been no jealous nigga. I did what I wanted to do. I'm telling y'all what's accurate, nigga. All you talented niggas back home, young niggas, man, that nigga spitting on your name. We've seen this happen before. Let's cut the shit, man. Let's cut the shit. Anything back home, if you rare and you know that and your numbers moving, man, y'all better holler at dude. And especially if you from the West Side. He targets West Side rappers. I don't know who over there. West Side rappers, it's a few of y'all I heard he spit on. That makes sense. Because y'all can say he ain't from there. That does make sense. It's a few of them young West Side niggas he has spit on, for sure. I knew a couple of their names, but it was a few I never heard of. Oh, he definitely spitting on you, for sure. If you from West Side St. Louis and you a rapper, you might want to say something to dude, bro. Ask him in my line, tell him the truth. That little dude is wild, man. He asked him, has he stopped? He said on Spaces last year. I said, why don't y'all ask him, did he stop something for me? His response, I told you he ain't good at talking. His response, he said, well, I might have said something. We got him. I was saying that all last year. Y'all heard me saying that, right? And people was trying to get quiet like they didn't hear that. I said, man, what you mean he said that? He said it out his mouth. I said, hey, you ain't do that? He said, well, I might have said something. Documented on tape. I've been around him since 14. You think any of you niggas mean something to him? Don't fucking make sense. It don't make sense, bro. I'm telling you. Little dude is using every connection he got to spit on everybody, man. It makes sense. If he's so rich, why he ain't putting no money over on the West Side and help build no homes up or nothing? He said, fuck it. I'm from Paysdale, man. Y'all know I'm from down the street, man. Elmwood, what's up? I'm down the street. That ain't even my area. I said, I'll battle the whole ass nigga again and we take 300,000-400,000 and put it over there because they shit fucked up. Because we gonna generate it. I just told y'all we gonna generate it. If he posted 456, what you think his partner had? At least 456. That's a 9-ball. Verb is the one carrying the show. All they owed me was a funky ass 100,000 out the 9. We're talking money now. We're talking numbers. We're talking what comes in now. The fuck? We're talking about what's coming in. I have not received $1 from it. Breach of contract. Let me get that. It gotta happen. Like it's nothing you can do. You got it. It's like, but this is when I told y'all, look, Facts said, man, it's a shift happening. And I said, you damn right, I can feel it. Everything he tried to take from me, I'm finna take from him. Because it ain't nothing you can do about it. It's nothing you can do about it. It's 100% right. The contract said, you ain't give me my money. You got to pay that man his money. Not only did you not pay his money, a year later, you were staticking with him, stepping on his name. You threatened me at my next battle where somebody else was going to make money off of me. You threatened my life. You said I want to do bodily harm to you. That's this shit. You dissed my mother who has cancer, stage 4, on stage. You did all those things. You ain't no good person, man. You're a thief on top of all that. Shit, but then now, when y'all sit back and think now, who's the whole ass nigga? Who is accepting to a nigga stealing that much money? What the fuck is going on, man? Boy, you know how 100,000 will get a platoon taken, man. What is you talking about, man? You playing like that? Big Gerald, your son robbed Verb, man. Do that make sense to you? Your son robbed Verb, man. That's a bad. That don't even sound good, man. And flexed it too. Hey, he has to flex. A.R.P. did not show his hand. He did. And then somebody said, somebody told me, or he said, "Hey, I wish you wouldn't have did." That was Travis. He said, "I wish you wouldn't have did that." I told you he was gonna crash anywhere it go. He don't know how to function, man. Man, man, I'm telling you, I've been around him longer than all y'all. Y'all don't know that nigga, man. He has to have the lights. He has to be under the lights. That's just who he is. How do we get back to talking shit again? Because my rap's going up and down the timeline with JC. I mean with with JC. And he started attacking again. Say, I don't want to make no money with Verb, but you just asked me to go on stage with Verb. I've been saying this week, I said, hey, I know the pay-per-view numbers. You ain't gonna sell shit. I'm steady saying that, throwing it up on purpose to see the reactions. He said, we're gonna sell 20,000 pay-per-views. I said, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Shit, you won't sell them over here? You stole, boy. That's dead ball, nigga. That ain't just motherfucking St. Louis. That's everywhere. Man, I don't care where you from. When you see a nigga steal from a nigga that grew up around him, and he ain't never told y'all I did shit to him, he robbed me with an out-of-towner, man. That's the kind of nigga. He robbed me with a nigga from New York City, man. And he tried to line me up with the nigga from New York City before. Man, this little nigga's evil, man. Like, he evil. But everybody in St. Louis, we know, man, dude ain't never faced no consequences for nothing. He's never been in nothing. When you young and you run into jail early or something, and you come like that kind of shit, it kind of shift your character to be like, nah, this nigga ain't been scared straight. He ain't been scared. That's why he act like that now. It's unrealistic, man, to do that to somebody, bro. You knew all this time what you done to me. That's why it didn't make sense. That's why he kept barking louder and louder, because he can't ever fuck with me again, because he can't look at me. He can't look at me. He know what he done. Deep down, I don't give a fuck what he feel like. He know I ain't done nothing to him, and I've been around him that long, so he know that he stole it from me. Man, you can't look at no. Think about y'all. Y'all can't do that. If you do something, if you steal $100,000 from somebody that you know, and you know they ain't done nothing to you, you can be around them. No, you can't, man. No, you can't. Your body gonna tell you get away from them. Your guilt. I said, hey man, dude, guilt is tripping, man. I've been calling it down. I said he's guilty. He's guilty. Because I never seen this behavior on him, and I know him so long. It's the first time I ever seen him guilty. He's guilty. Every argument they saying is some kind of personal bitch ass shit or somehow they feel. Shit, A.R.P, I wish I would have lied to you. I should have told you I was battling an elephant, nigga. Whatever I said to you, I'll take it. Fuck, I owe you. I don't owe you shit, nigga. Fuck, I don't owe you shit. You got your money back, nigga. You ain't God to me. You God to that nigga because y'all did a crime. Fuck is you talking about? The fuck? Where's my money though? This nigga been playing with my name, threatening my life, spitting on my brand. He stole 100,000 from me at least, and dissed my mama laying down and stayed. Boy, if I wasn't talented, nigga, you, hey, so be it. What? If I wasn't special, man, let me would have had a hint of regular, boy. What he did? Yeah, okay. Who? That much hatred for me beating you on stage. Got a New York nigga with him that's charging him up who hate me too. They both robbed me. That's why it makes sense every time I say something to Holla, A.R.P jump up. I've been asking that all week. I'm like, hey, why would I talk to dude? I know dude, I don't know you. Why you keep jumping up? Because I don't got a personal relationship with him. It's always business. I said, hey, I'm not talking to you, man. But every time I say something to Holla, he jumps. And then Holla brings him in his arguments. What you tell A.R.P. I don't give a fuck what I told A.R.P. So what's this do-si-do shit y'all doing? Oh, because y'all both robbed me. That's fine, though. Actually, it's a blessing, though, because it ain't, man, it was a sigh of relief, because now I know exactly what it is, thanks to this dummy posting that shit. Can't be quiet. Gotta have the lights, thanks to him. Hey, trust me, A.R.P., the only reason why I caught your man is because he dumb. It makes sense why you wanted to be cool with me first, because you know I'm brilliant. You know he's stupid. He don't think that good. You shouldn't have. That's like robbing a bank and then flashing the money that you got from the bank on camera. It's dumb. Walk off to the sunset. How would have known? And then he said it, and that's just from the pay-per-view. That nigga's a dummy. All that shit over with, man. It's over with, man. All that noble shit on dude in and all this victim shit, man. Once you start playing with people, you already tricked the world to thinking Cinnamon was shot, bro. And he was getting donations for that. Nobody said a bullet went in her head. No doctor said that, man. You said a bullet went in her head and came out the other side of her head, man. They start giving you donations, man. And then you put out a album 2 days later. That didn't even make sense either. And then her hair was braided a month later, and you said a bullet came out the back of her head. And she has no exit wound. And when the people broke into the house, this emotional nigga said on camera he called his boy who lived 5 minutes down the street. The first thought I had was, what, you don't like her no more or something? Because who the fuck breaks in? If you on the phone with, you went and did that whole dramatic ass story of, oh baby, get the AR-15. Close your eyes, let's pray together. Man, shut the fuck up, man. I was listening to this shit because that's another problem. I didn't endorse that shit. I ain't endorse that theory. I'm like, no. He had a whole monologue and didn't shed one tear on camera. And he emotional. What? And then after you kept saying that, because you said something about Cinnamon. Anybody that say something about Cinnamon, he get in his body. He attacked Mook for the same. Nigga, we can ask a fucking question. You said she was shot in her head. If you wouldn't have told us she was shot in the head, we ain't gonna ask you shit. You said she was shot in the back of her head and the bullet came out the other side. Should we play it? That is you saying that, man. Okay, so what you want to say? That's Verb? Verb said that? Man, that's you saying that. Okay, she has no exit wound on the back of her head. Her hair was braided within a month. That doesn't make sense because the braids wouldn't have been near a headshot wound. That doesn't make sense. That's risking infection. Doesn't make sense. Right. And then don't forget that same year you leaked the sex tape with you and your woman to get some money. I mean, everything making sense, bro. Like, come on, let's cut the shit. Like, what do you mean? You leaked the sex tape on her and sold that shit. Like, you during COVID for money. Then you said she was shot in her head for money. Then you stole some money from me. And you say everybody do something to you. It didn't make sense, y'all. The first threat he sent me last summer, a Verb, we gonna pop up at your next battle. He know how much money I make. He know what I'm able to draw in. He don't want nobody to have none of it. He didn't never flip like this until after he seen that money off me. When he called me, y'all should have heard how mad he got. And I'm gonna tell y'all how much he the devil, right? He was on the phone with me. I'm in the tornado and shit, right? Tornado had just hit. He was screaming to the top of his lungs. Lightning hit the tree in front of the house. Split it. I sent him a picture of it because I went in the house. I sent him a picture. I said, I was on the phone with you and lightning struck. And I told Gerald that too. I called Gerald the next day. I said, I can feel evil on Holla and I don't know why. I felt this evil through the phone. That was May 16th. Hey, St. Louis. The tornado hit St. Louis May 16th. Google it. I was in Houston when the storm hit me May 16th, 2024. St. Louis took the same storm May 16th, 2025. That little dude is the devil, man. I know that sounds crazy, but he is. I'm also on document saying a couple years back, right? I said, when you see Holla now, I was smiling. I said, it's like it's Holla, but it ain't Holla no more. That industry did something to him. And whatever it is, he wanted to keep happening. That's why he's stepping on everybody back home. Y'all listen, y'all. This has happened before in St. Louis, man. If the dude just tried to get off 100,000 on me, ain't never said I did nothing to him, and I'm the only person on this planet he hate. Y'all think he ain't stepping on niggas back home? We ain't got no new young hot boy. That nigga is using every connection he got to make sure that motherfucker don't grow. Think, y'all. It makes sense. Especially West Side rappers. It's crazy. That little dude is wild, man. He is wild, bro. His evil. Look, he's static with show out in front of the world, man. He don't give a fuck about nobody, man. He don't, man. He had his son hold a phone while he assaulted somebody who was drunk that we see every week. Man, he is evil, bro. He's evil. If Byron knew that it was up with Holla, he wouldn't have went to a battle by himself, man. Evil. Man, he got all evil shit on him. And wait till them hoes from Bags and Bodies start running their mouth. Cinnamon, you ain't so innocent either, is you? Wait till them hoes from Bags and Bodies start running their mouth, though. Man, I don't know what the fuck y'all think this is, man. I ain't never seen this little nigga turn into this before. And some niggas was jumping in the car with him from the city. And I'm like, man, I didn't work with you. Man, I didn't work with you that many times and you jumped in the car with dude and he ain't never broke no bread with you? Man, that's crazy. That is insanity, man. Ain't no y'all thing. It's this nigga. It's this nigga, man. Why y'all think it's slowing down? It's slowing down for a reason, man. Slowing down for a reason. And it start with two H's. That little nigga, think about it, man. When he on Wildin' Out, he touches the hands of everybody, man. He ain't getting this. He can't control it like that because he not as talented as other people. You got to be a triple force. You got to have everything at one time to like be able to really block everything. But he tries though. He touches every hand on that comedy show. All the rappers and shit, they come there. He not gaining his power off his skill. He's gaining his power off of relationships. That's it. And if he can't have it, nobody can. Go look at the footage when Boosie was performing on Wild 'N Out. He ran out on stage and opened his arms and like, it's me. Everybody look at me. Man, the devil got him, man. The devil got him, man. Man, I used to get that nigga, man, the devil got him, bro. He stole 100 from Verb, bro. Well, he trying to. I'm just gonna, but here's the thing, y'all. Fuck that 100. We get more now. It's undeniable. My contract says it. That's why I don't have restrictions on too much I can't say right now. It don't make sense. My contract says you owe me. Look, my contract for A.R.P was 30,000, 10% of the stream. That's why I took that deal because I figured I can clear 120 on it, 125. I took that deal like that. I said, oh yeah, for sure. I wasn't talking to A.R.P, but I'm like, for them numbers, I can see. I ain't no bitch ass nigga that, cause I don't give, cause my only issue with them type of niggas is being rap. I don't give a fuck about what y'all think, nigga. If it's that much money on the floor, we going to get that. Unlike Holla, we had to walk to the corner store and get breakfast, honey bun, chips, and shit like that, man. Yeah, I'm sorry, we ain't the same type of cut of nigga. What? Go make what? Go make 100 for him? Nigga, it don't go make 25 for him. Go make 40 for him. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to get there. What you talking about? Man, we come from nothing for real. What is he? Man, he ain't struggled enough. He act like a silver spoon. He's a silver spoon, nigga, that want to be Darth Vader, man. Go glitter, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, man? Nigga, man, the men that we seen on the streets, niggas, dope dealers and dope boys. Shut up, nigga. Dope fiends and dope boys. Those were the only things we saw on the street, nigga. Dope fiends, dope boys, nigga. Mr. Rogers ass nigga, man, you already doing that shit to people in St. Louis, bro, for no reason. Just stopping, slowing shit down. Man, he done spit on everybody. Man, we know. Look, y'all, he touches hands with everybody through Nick Cannon. from the show. You think people don't ask questions? And Sexy Red is the #1 girl. When did you really see him endorsing Sexy Red? Oh, okay. Standing up clapping at the BET Awards while she performed is one thing. Yeah, you probably know, but I'm like, yeah, it sounds like it should be some love there like that. Maybe it's not. As long as you got the lights, man, that little dude is wrong. He's wrong. I mean, but they super wrong. But it's man, I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful for real, because now we can triple the worth. Shit, what you talking about? You a blessing, nigga. Shit, I damn near love you again. Hey, it's love, nigga. Shit, what? Oh, it's love, nigga. You can make me triple and it's love, nigga. Bless your heart, nigga. Your stupidity got me up, nigga, like I told you it would. Got me up. You should never have posted that. If you wouldn't have posted that, nigga, you would have never got caught. It doesn't make sense. That is that's damn near $1 million bank robbery. And he took pictures with the marked bills. He took pictures with the marked bills and put it on the internet. It's a matter of time, dick face. Shit is insane. That man did not. Y'all talking all this shit to me, blogging on me, spitting on my name, stopping opportunities. Hey, chiller, we finna drain his power though. Hey, listen, if you rock with me or you don't, that man has tried to steal $100,000+ from me, and I ain't did shit to him. If you support that event, I will be highly disappointed in you. We gotta take a stand for this type of shit. This dumb, man. He's spitting on the whole city back home. Man, I said we gonna clear $1 million easy with this battle with me and him. And I said we give the city half of the money because I know it's finna ring up. I said give it half. People don't have roofs, dummy. Tickets fly off the giddy up. We get statues for that in the city because it's like, nigga, we came through here and threw half a ticket out here. He said never. He ain't battled for no battle league in St. Louis. Never. It's starting to make sense? Never. Since we have popped on with battle rap, I have been on every platform in that city. I stopped throwing events for real. I got out the way and let everybody else eat that. I battled on every platform in St. Louis. I am authentically where I'm from, and everything I say I am. That's why you do not hear it questioned. This guy always gets questioned. He only hates me. A nigga can take I bet you ain't tripping off the nigga who took the chain off your neck because you just robbed me blind. You robbed me. You stealing from my family to feed yours? Boy, come on, bro. If I wasn't him, come on, bro. But you'll try to play with me out of everybody. So you didn't rob the Colombians. You robbed the nigga from the city. And you're trying to stop everybody from the city. Soon as he start talking today, y'all, he's gonna blow a gasket. He's gonna say something else wrong. He don't give a fuck, man. They told him he crossed the line dissing my mama with stage 4 cancer. He said, I ain't crossed no lines. He don't mean that. He just know he can't ever look me in the face because he know what he did to me. And he know how many times he spit on my name behind my back to people and told join alliances and saying, don't fuck with him. He did this to me, lying on my, he know it. He can't even look at me, man. That's why I didn't see him in Houston. I didn't even know he still felt the way in Houston. He don't. He has to. Why was he gone before I got there? He can't look at me because it's going to go off in his head what he did to me. Dude, emotional as fuck, man. I'm telling you. And if you stole the money from me because you needed to get the money, that's one thing. But if you stole the money from me to help your New York partner, man, come on, man. Because it ain't nothing you can say because you still didn't pay me my 10%. And you flashed the money. And then you said that's just the pay-per-view. A.R.P, your partner is a dummy. I told you he was. I've been telling y'all all week. I said he's not smart. He's reactive. It don't matter what script you tell him to read. The wrong sound, he will get reactive. I know him better than all these niggas, man. I know him better than all y'all. I walked him through the door. Y'all get cool with him through rapping, try to stand show. Y'all don't know that nigga, man. Why you think somebody's so popular tell everybody to get away from me like it matters? Y'all don't ever hear me tell a nigga to get away from that damn dude. I don't give a fuck if you fuck with him. He tells him get away from me. Don't talk to him. Because he tells the truth. Ain't no excuse for why I ain't got my 10% with all that gangster shit you doing and dissing people mamas on cancer who got cancer and shit like that. Where's my money though? That's 100,000, man. Shit, y'all might want to just cash me out for real. It'll be in y'all best interest though, for real. I ain't gonna even hold y'all. Cause this one's so easy to beat because you just didn't do it. Cause the first thing they gonna ask you is where's the money? So why didn't he get his cut of the money on his contract? It ain't no second question. They gonna with the discovery, they gonna say open it. Let's see. They gonna find everything they need to find. Then we gonna get the real numbers. That's the thing. We're gonna get the real numbers. And then you'll probably try to get me to settle out of that shit. And the thing is, that number gonna be high as hell. Right? Just cash me out, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't make sense. Like you're gonna lose like a motherfucker. Cause there ain't gonna be no mercy or nothing like that. That's why I'm like, no, just chop me out. You know, come on, pay me out. It's the best thing to do. This other shit this dumb, man. Cause there is no argument. It don't matter personally what y'all think of me or what I think of y'all. Where is my 10%? Holla flashed it. I just couldn't prove it until now. That's when I started fucking with him. I said, I need him to tell me. He is gonna tell me. The thing with dude, man, the more he talks, the more he risks. I know that about him. You don't make him. He's better if you give him a command, like athletically, he'll go get it done. You tell him to say something and present something a certain way, you don't have long with that. He's gonna mess it up. He said, and that's just a pay-per-view. And then he said on Polo Show, you went on a show, you gambled this, right? For a platform that got 5,000 subscribers and yours got 151,000, so you say, which is another lie, dude. We catching them back to back to back, and people try to act like we don't hear this shit, and these are non-stop lies, man. Fuck all. Okay, so no matter whose side you on, opinionated. All right, where's my 10% though? Can anybody combat the theory of being on a contract and being owed 10% of a pay-per-view stream and not getting the money? Meanwhile, one of the other guys on the pay-per-view stream flashed $456,000 and then said that's just a pay-per-view, all while being on a platform that has 5,000 subscribers where he said, yeah, I got 100,000 for that battle. Okay, so that was the pay-per-view money then, right? On your side or whatever, right? Whatever it is, if you got 100,000 for it, that's fine. Where's my money? Couldn't sit still. Everybody who I sent that to today in legal, they laughed and shit. I said, yeah, he posted that. This one hurts himself, man. He does you gotta remove him from the net. You gotta take him away. He's gonna blow a gasket every single time because that's not him. He has other strengths. I've been around him since 14. A.R.P think he know this puppy. You don't know that puppy, man. You think you do. This puppy wearing a goddamn costume. I know what it is up under it. That's why when he bark at y'all niggas and y'all put y'all heads down, I just pat him on the top of his head like you. And then you might see me say, bitch ass nigga, you little puss ass dog. Like you might see that shit happen. Why I'm the only nigga that say that shit to him? The only nigga that know him. I didn't make one violent threat to that man during this whole exchange. I told him, do you want to put on the gloves? He said no in front of all y'all. Because he know I blend him up. He know that for a fact, right? I said, damn, it's some money right here. We can make some money boxing, me and you for sure. So you want to put them on? He said, I ain't putting no gloves with you. I said, all right, cool. He said, I don't want him to get no money. That's what he said. After he made money off of me, he mad because I didn't go on again. I said, you don't want me to get no money. My word, documented on YouTube. I told that man, all right, I'll tape him up for free. You take the money. I ain't no gambler or nothing, and I pretty much do whatever I want to do. So you take the money. He still said no. But he dissed my mama with stage 4 cancer on stage for a punchline. But he ain't lock eyes with her son. Okay, cool. Soon as I ain't know he was gonna be in Houston, I show up in Houston. I'm on the way. I don't see him with all that gangster shit. Then yesterday he back making threats, drop a location, all that shit. He's doing everything to make sure we don't run into it. He can't look at me. Man, if you did something, just think, y'all. If you did something wrong to one person that you shouldn't have done it to, you will feel terrible every day. And if you see it like, you see what's going on with them and you like, damn, man, it's like, they fucking with him for real. Like, it's like, damn, man, I did this. Man, you can't look that person in the face. You can't look that person in the face ever because your guilt, man, you still a human. He displays guilt with emotion and rage. And then on top of that, with this rap persona, he got to look a certain way for y'all. Because he don't want y'all to never look at him for real. Why you think I'm the only nigga that beat him on stage like that? Because I know the puppy. Y'all don't know the puppy. He be up there kicking foot up in y'all ass sometime, and I be like, damn, that working? That's why when I said, okay, you want to battle again and give our city $300,000 to $400,000 to help them homes, we become statues in the city. Never. Yeah, because I'm gonna kick your ass up there too, because I know the puppy. So damn, I've offered him all kind of ways to figure that out. I offered him boxing gloves. What'd he say? No. Then he said, I don't want you to get no money. I said, all right, man, I'll tape him up for free. No. All right, so you want to battle again or something? What's the problem, youngin? Never. I want to do bodily harm to you. Okay, for what again? You want to do bodily harm to you? We gonna jump you. Telling leagues, nah, don't fuck with him. I ain't fucking with him. We gonna sell 20,000 pay-per-views. Shit, I bet now, nigga, y'all, shit, we made $1 million. Clearly, if you flash 456 and it's just you and him, I'm gonna gauge he cleared the same at least, right? That's why I'm gonna get 100,000 from y'all, man. But no, we're gonna go for a little more, man. Like, spit on my name, diss my mama, threaten my life, stopping opportunities for me, and stole my money. Man, this shit like a fucking movie, man. Man, I promise you, if I wasn't him, man, nigga, please. I'm really him though. That's why I don't even have them type of thoughts. I'm really him. I know what I gotta do. My objective is my objective. The path is the path. The destiny is the destiny. It's inevitable. That's why you can't stop it. No matter what you feel about it, you saw what I brought in and lost your fucking mind because you ain't never did it. That's when I started digging into his profile. I'm like, he only does views on 2 channels, Bags and Bodies, RBE, him and his friend. It didn't make sense. I looked on Twitter because the footage of me kicking his ass, it did 1.1 million views on Twitter in 24 hours. Bell goes off in my head again. I do got viral clips that have 10 million on it on Twitter talking. I said, wait a minute, let me go check dude. I combed through Twitter. He don't have a clip over like 200,000. That means nobody's watching the guy rap. Or no one cares when he does. They care when I do. It's a trigger. The nigga hate me for no reason. He keeps saying, I don't want you to get no money. You battling for crumbs. I bet if you stole 900,000, I bet. But the more he talk, the better it is, though. The better it is, because he will say anything, man. That man is on a TV show and threatened my life, right? Publicly in front of everybody. And he's on a child-friendly show. He doesn't think well. Once his little heart rate speed up, he will spew out any emotion, man. I know him. Is there anybody here that know him longer than me? That rhymes words? Nope. The only people that know that nigga like that, me and Ice Pack. Remedy. Me, Ice Pack, Remedy, the St. Louis niggas, we know who that nigga is. Y'all don't, man. Have no clue. No. Why do you think he's the only one that acts like that? Because he's not from where we from. He's from a prettier place where he can get anything off. Man, you know a dark-skinned nigga like that, where he come from, saying he a blood, he like Suge Knight, man. A dark-skinned nigga like that saying he a blood, where I come from, is killed. See the difference? We talking about shit. Big difference, not the same. Why was my raps on stage to him like that? How they was? You a little nigga's little nigga. Look how I'm talking to him. If he was big dog, I'd have said he's big dog. What'd I tell him? You a little nigga's little nigga. Man, that shit traumatizing what I do to niggas up there. But now Mook, hey Mook, he robbed me with a New Yorker. Mook, you hear that shit, man? Mook, he robbed me, the nigga that opened the door for him. He has nothing on me I've done to this kid. And he robbed me with a New Yorker, Mook. He stole almost $100,000, Mook, with a New Yorker, bro. Man, I wouldn't have robbed any nigga from St. Louis with a New Yorker, nigga. I ain't robbing any nigga in St. Louis with no out of towner. You gonna have to figure that out. And why the fuck would we let you rob him if we wanted to rob him? Figure it out, nigga. That nigga didn't tell me A.R.P was coming to the event, man. That little dude is the devil, man. But he's only like that because he's faced no consequences. If you can grow up your whole life playing this little game, being yelling, screaming, man, I'm telling you, dark-skinned niggas like that where he come from are looked at as like thugs. Where we come from, everybody is worse than that. That's why don't nobody act like that. Ain't nothing wrong with having a family and people that love you. That's why I said that on stage. It's a smack in the face. Nigga, you know what? Man, I'd have been a doctor or some kind of brain surgeon if I had my mom and my daddy in love in the same house. Nigga, I'd have been a whole nother human. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? We gotta figure that out by ourselves for real. Every nigga from the hood, nigga. Nigga, outside be our daddy. You better shut your privileged ass up. That's why I walked you down the stage like that, man. How? You can never talk this type of shit because you ain't see it. It don't matter what you create in your head or what movie you think you living in, nigga. That ain't that, nigga. Nigga, you ain't cried enough young, nigga. No, I said, I'm gonna say you cried too much young. We didn't get to. You know what crying do to us where we come from? We get you laughed at, picked on. We ain't passing you the ball, bitch ass nigga. He cry too much. You can cry where you come from, nigga. You can come in the house with a whole box of tissue pouring your eyes out, nigga. Not where we come from. Fuck no. Nigga, we ain't passing no bitch ass nigga the ball till he stop crying. Man, we don't want his crying ass nigga always crying. He ain't getting on this fucking court with us. Fuck that nigga. You can cry where you come from. Shit, weak as something. Now we got a thief. We got a nigga that's a think about it. It all makes sense. We catch him in multiple lies all the time. If you lie, you'll steal. Same thing, man. But if you'll steal, you'll kill. Same thing. No different. He was breathing. Look how he was acting on camera, man. That ain't him. Breathing hard, pacing back, and because that guilt is weighing on him what he did, man. And he know people tell him he wrong, bro. You dissed that dude mama with cancer, man. I'm just shocked Big G accept that type of shit. You know that little nigga's crazy, man. Nobody did nothing to him. Somebody said to him, man, we ain't heard Verb saying your name. He said, no, I just know he talking about me. What? You just know he talking about me. Man, that's like me going in the house with a bitch and I just smack her and say, I know you thought about a nigga today. What? Man, lock this nigga up. That's exactly what would happen. Lock this nigga up, man. What? Nigga stole 100,000 from me and flexed it on the internet. That nigga is a dummy, man. And guess what, dude? It's gonna take about 2 more people to come out and say that you be spitting on acts in St. Louis so nobody get up, and then they gonna be barking at you for sure. I'm just the first one, like I'm always the first one. I'm always been the first one. I always be number one at all times. I'm always the first one, so I'm saying it first. They're gonna speak on that, sir. It don't make sense. They're gonna speak on that. And you the one that always flash you on TV. You meet every person in power, you touch their hand, not from your talent, from cracking jokes, and Nick Cannon being your boy. That's the best hustle in the world. Come on, man. And let's not act like that Instagram scam thing, nigga. I think Holla took my page, y'all. They had a whole Instagram ring going on where pages was getting taken, and then you pay them to get them back. And this shit was crazy, man. That dude special, man. Anybody that know, they know, man. Come on, man. Cut that shit out, man. Shit crazy, man. When your man asked me for that 1,000, I sent that shit to him in 40 seconds, man. How much gone? All right, here we go. Didn't hear from him 4 months. Man, come on, man. All that, man, come on, man. That shit is crazy, bro. The truth just, hey, y'all, everybody listen. If you tell the truth, it is going to be painful for you. But you ain't going to sleep like no bitch ass nigga or nothing like that. I sleep at peace because whatever it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Truth tellers going to have it harder because they stand on something, man. I stand on shit. Man, you ain't doing that to me. That little dude dirty. And I can't wait till you start talking. Or either one of them, actually. Either one of them. That's what I need. Because this is ridiculous. Where is the 10%? That's all we need. And I bet neither one of y'all can respond without saying, where's the 10%? Doesn't matter what you feel. You're going to get a lot of bark back in these situations right here because the pressure's on. When pressure's on, people start rage. They start barking, fuck you, bitch ass nigga, this, that, and the other. Yeah, I feel you. Every time y'all hear that today, just make sure you're right. But where is Verb's 10% though? Because that's on contract. Everything else is what you say and what I say, that's going to be opinionated regardless. Well, somebody's telling the truth, but it's opinionated. That contract is factual. You cannot change that. And Goods told me he did not receive his money either. He had a percentage of pay-per-view as well. Why don't y'all ask Goods that?